Loki has announced his intentions amidst all the renewed buzz. How about we start with the status update? And so, while the family members who stayed behind were busy organizing the expedition's resources, equipment and spoils of war, members of the group formed a long, winding line that led to Loki's chambers on the top floor of the manor's central tower. Given the ease with which their statuses developed during the expedition, nearly everyone had to pay a visit to the goddess, which meant there was no way they could get through the whole crowd the same way. Even Aiz spent the night just resting, waiting until the next day to take her turn. Updating the statuses of over 30 adventurers was no easy task, but Loki jumped in with enthusiasm, as quick and efficient as ever. It was around this time that, level 6. I have reached Aiz. Tiona and Bete's exclamations echoed through the tower. Both had leveled up. The high-level excellence they gained after their decisive battle on the frontier was enough to take them from level 5 to level 6. Just as the phrase suggested, leveling up involved pushing your status beyond its current limit to reach even greater heights in terms of skills and abilities. Tione clutched the updated parchment she received from Loki in her hands, smiling as she jumped and skipped. Even Bete cracked a smile for the first time, not caring who was watching as he let out a howl. I don't think it makes sense to even ask you, Tione. Well, you know. Anyway, what about you? Aki? Narfi? Tione asked the question while trying her best to keep her own excitement in check after leveling up like her sister. We still have a long way to go, it seems, the cat girl and human replied with strained laughs, their shoulders slumped. Looks like Loki Familia's replacements were stuck in level 4, if Raoul's fallen head was any indication. Hey, Aiz. Look. Level 6. Congratulations, Tione. I told you I wasn't going to lose to you. Better watch out or I'll run right past you. Tione ran to greet the swordswoman, still full of enthusiasm as the group descended the tower steps and out into the courtyard. Aiz responded with a slight smile, spurring the Amazon's joy. Tione launched herself at Aiz's back with an almost audible leap. And you, Aiz, huh? You haven't leveled up again, have you? Don't be silly. This is impossible. Aiz finished the thought privately as she looked at the parchment in her hands. Her abilities increased by over 230 points in total after she embarked on the expedition, since the night of the dark attack she'd resisted with Bell and Hestia, in fact. From that point on, she participated in the attack on the urn of the dragon, after the life-or-death battle with the corrupted spirit and even the duel with the warlord, Otter. Taking all this into account, it was no surprise that her earnings were substantial, even though she was already level 6. The numbers made Aiz happy, almost relieved. They were her reward for breaking her previous limits and reaching new heights.